Greetings, fellow seekers of the mysteries. You've just crossed the threshold into Spectre Spiel, unveiling the unseen. I'm Ria, your spectral companion on this hair raising journey through the unexplained and the paranormal. Buckle up for a ride through the shadows, where every creak and whispers tells a tale of the supernatural. Are you ready to unravel the mysteries? This is Spectre Spiel, your ticket to the other side. Before we begin, I apologize in advance for any mispronunciations. With that being said, stay with us and let the haunting tales begin. Today, we will talk about Bonaventure Cemetery. Bonaventure Cemetery, located just east of Savannah's historic district, spans 160 acres and is a hauntingly beautiful example of a southern Victorian cemetery. Situated on the Wilmington River, it features ancient live oak trees, Spanish moss, azaleas, and monuments honoring the departed, creating a romantic atmosphere amidst loss. During the Victorian era, death took a romanticized allure, transforming cemeteries into ornate parks. Bonaventure, famous for its haunted reputation, holds stories like that of a clergyman who drowned himself in the river to be buried there eternally. Naturalist John Muir in 1867 marveled at Bonaventure's vibrant life, describing it as a town of the dead, overshadowed by the richness of living elements. The cemetery gained national fame through John Berendt's book, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, featuring the Bird Girl statue, a former Bonaventure resident. Notable graves include poet Conrad Aiken and Little Gracie, a girl who reportedly haunts the grounds after her early demise. Amidst these wonders, the tale of an 18th century dinner party continuing in perpetual celebration adds to the unique charm of Bonaventure Cemetery and Savannah. The allure of Bonaventure Cemetery has captivated many. The New Orleans Picayune newspaper published a letter from a woman, Belle Britton, in 1858 that tells the story of a clergyman who was smitten with the beauty of death and plunged into the Wilmington River. He committed suicide with the hopes of being buried in Bonaventure, convinced that only there, amongst the elaborate monuments and towering obelisks, could he rest in peace for all of eternity. The story goes like this. It seems that long before the land was a cemetery, it was home to a sprawling plantation. The owners of the plantation were well-known socialites known for the grand parties thrown at their mansion. One autumn evening, near the date of the harvest moon, the couple decided to host a feast. Guests came adorned for masquerade, and a fabulous feast was cooked by the couple's servant. That evening, as the revelers ate and drank, a servant approached the master of the house. He informed him that a fire had broken out in the kitchen and was rapidly spreading. Attempts to stanch the flames were fruitless, but the plantation owner did not despair. He called together the rest of his servants and ordered them to carry the tables, chairs, and food outside where his guests could continue the party. Once relocated, the men and women continued to eat, drink, and dance by the brilliant light of the flames that consumed the house. When, at last, the feast came to its inevitable conclusion, the master of the house raised a toast. He declared his wish that their revels might never end. When finished, he dashed his glass against a nearby tree. The guests followed suit, causing the sound of shattering glass to mix with the pop and hiss of the place. Some say that some sympathetic power granted their wish and that the feast continues to this day. On late autumn evenings, you can still hear the tinkle of breaking glass mingled with the phantom sounds of laughter, music, and cackling flames. In Savannah, neither death nor time will make the party stop. Pindi Point in Murree, Pakistan is a popular tourist spot known for its panoramic views, pleasant weather, and bustling markets. While the area is primarily a scenic viewpoint, there aren't many widely known ghost stories associated with Pindi Point. However, here is one. It was a cool, fog-laden evening when a group of friends decided to explore the quiet corners of Pindi Point, away from the laughter and chatter of tourists. Among them all was Ali, an adventurous soul with a penchant for unraveling mysteries. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the hills, the group found themselves at a secluded spot, a forgotten trail leading into the heart of the mist-shrouded forest. The air was thick with an otherworldly stillness, and the distant city lights were but a faint glow in the distance. As they dwelled deeper into the woods, the atmosphere grew colder and an uneasy tension settled among the friends. It was then that they heard it, the soft, haunting melody of an old tune carried by the wind. Bewildered, they followed the spectral music deeper into the woods. The mist thickened and shadows danced among the trees. The friends stumbled upon an ancient, dilapidated structure, a forgotten mansion with ivy-covered walls. The ethereal melody seemed to emanate from within, inviting them to unravel the secrets hidden in the decaying halls. As they crossed the threshold, the temperature dropped further, and the air was charged with the spectral energy. The friends explored room after room, each revealing fragments of a bygone era. It is said that the mansion once belonged to a musician who composed haunting melodies in solitude. In the grand hall, they saw a ghostly figure, a translucent pianist lost in the melancholic strains of his composition. The friends, frozen in awe, watched as the ghostly pianist played on an ethereal piano, surrounded by the remnants of his former life. As the last note faded into the mist, the friends found themselves back at Pindi Point, the ghostly mansion nowhere to be seen. The melody lingered in the air, a haunting reminder of the encounter with the spectral musician. And so concludes our tale of Whisper in the Mist. Was it a ghostly encounter or a figment of imagination? That, dear listeners, is for you to decide. Thank you for braving this spectral journey with us. Until next time, stay haunted and embrace the eerie. This is Spectre Spiel, unveiling the unseen, bidding you farewell. Sleep tight, if you dare.